Hello there. This is a video for Everything Hates Steering. Last Thursday, I believe it was, he or she, I don't really know, asked me to create a video about my favorite villains, and I was in a Google Hangout for like the next 8 hours, so I didn't really get the chance to make said video, but I'm going to make it right now. So, I have a couple favorite villains. I really like it when villains aren't really villains. So that's why sometimes, like, you can't really say I have a favorite villain, because, like, I really like Miles Edgeworth, but is he a villain? He's not really. He's a cool guy, and once you can actually, like, ally with him and stuff like that. But, for people that are, like, definitely painted as villains for the whole thing, let's talk about, Alpha from Dollhouse. He's a pretty good villain. Spoilers for Dollhouse, he's played by Alan Tudyk. Which is a wonderful actor who played Wash from Firefly, and he really sells the villain. He's crazy, so it's not like his motivations for villainy or whatever are necessarily like, oh, I can totally see why he'd be evil. But he's really charismatic, and I think he's kind of funny in like a really sick and twisted way. Which brings me to another villain I really like, Joker in The Dark Knight. I mean, like, that's really cliche, I guess, to really like The Dark Knight because of the villains. But both him and Two-Face, what's the actor's name? Aaron Eckhart, as Two-Face, were really good villains. And I thought that Aaron Eckhart's story was really compelling as a way to, like, fall from grace to be a hero and then become the villain. And I think that's really interesting because you see the way that we become villains in our lives. Let me get... So little time left. The Operative in Serenity is a really good villain because he's not a villain. He's just a guy that wants to see a world without sin. But we slowly come to learn why that's not really a good thing. At least I don't think it's a good thing, and Joss Whedon obviously doesn't think it's a good thing. And I thought that his personal journey was really cool as well. So really, I just like villains in general. I think they're some of my favorite characters. I also really like heroes that are villainous, such as Vriska in Homestuck, or Naoyuki in Mahime. Just like people that don't really follow the rules, and sometimes can even be in the hero's way, or straight antagonists, but it's not because they're evil. It's just because of some deeper underlying reasons. So that's about 3 minutes. That's my opinions on villains. I have a pencil here for no reason, and good night.